Tower of Dreams. Last week on Tower of Dreams, the party got the triplets checked in to the hospital, silly, from the hotel. And Valkyrie had a checkup and was declared technically dead. Nathaniel witnessed a quote-unquote murder, and a statue of Vaughan has been erected in the temple. Ritz lost it at the rest of the party, and a good old-fashioned argument took up a good old chunk of time. Not to mention the whole mandolin growing out of a cactus thing. All in all, good stuff. We ended with the party exiting the tower to approach the lizardfolk settlement, and there were 2 lizardfolk there greeting them, and it was I think the last phrase of last time was, "We were expecting you."
It's kind of creepy.
A little bit creepy.
Why were you expecting us?
Raz told us to.
Who? Oh,
Gruz.
Right. The one that we ran into before. Okay.
Well, here we are. Shall we go?
Welcome. Where would you like to go?
I guess we just came to ask some questions. So, who would be the best person to ask questions about possibly what was going on with the hotel?
Gruz.
I guess we need to speak to Crest then.
Okay. And they'll turn around and start walking.
As we're walking, what's that? And she points to the dome.
Ah.
What do you mean?
No one can go in.
Oh, but there's some of your kind living there?
No. No one can enter.
Why can no one enter?
One of the lizard folk will look over their shoulder at you with a very perplexed look. Locked. And keep walking.
It's a good reason.
It's a legitimate reason. I don't see why you have to look at me weird.
Maybe we'll take a look on our way back, maybe.
About halfway to the dome structure is a mostly together house with the areas that had very clearly been destroyed, and whatever cataclysm destroyed this town is kind of like patched up with some loose things, sheets, whatnot, and one of them kind of pulls aside like a door flap because there isn't an actual physical door anymore, and just motions inside.
Going inside.
We all go inside.
It's a really humble, sparsely furnitured place. Probably not a lot of entertaining goes on here. But this front room is a decent size, maybe the size of kind of like a living room type space. And you see the lizard folk that told you to come visit sometime with all the beads all over them and stuff sitting in the middle of the floor.
And this is Graz?
Yes.
We assume.
Yes. Welcome. You made it.
That we did.
Good. Good.
Uh,
Water?
sure.
Thank you.
Sure, thank you.
We'll just like hold the canteen out.
Nathaniel will take it.
Valkyrie's just gonna pass it on to the rest. She's not really thirsty anyways, of course.
Yes.
Rez will remember this.
Hey, I'm Ted. I can't help it.
You've all had a drink?
Passes the canteen off.
Note down.
Gruz. Very nice village here. What's the dome in the middle of the in the town? The people that brought us here said that it was locked.
Yes, none can enter.
Has anyone tried to, I don't know, unlock it?
Yes. A place of power.
How do you know it's a place of power if you haven't been inside?
You feel it.
Okay.
One of the reasons we settle here.
Drawn to the power.
Would you like us to try to get inside?
You want. Good luck.
Okay. Is there a door or no? Is there something to like go through if we can get it unlocked, or is it just no door?
No door.
Okay. Well, can I look to the others? To all the questions I
Okay. Vaughn will ask about what can you tell us about the unfortunate events that happened at the spa down the road?
Oh.
Corruption. The ley line. The heart power of that place.
Do you know what brought about the corruption?
Your nose will kind of rankle at that foul magic.
Yes. Do you know if someone cursed it or brought the corruption in?
Most likely. We weren't there.
Yeah. Have you...
When? Because already corrupted.
Okay. Have you found any more, what did they call them? Not prey or quarry? Since we saw you back at the hotel? No.
Thank goodness. Unsettling.
Very. 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 Well, it's something.
Do you know what wrote the words on the text on the building of the hotel? No.
Assuming person.
Okay. You didn't see anyone or anything.
Already there.
Okay. A bit unrelated, but maybe related. Do I look familiar at all? Was there anyone that came through that you would have seen that looked similar to me? Might have went by the Valkyrie?
I thought he said they were here after everything happened with the hotel.
They
Before.
didn't settle here. Yeah.
You were here before?
Oh no, I was qualifying that the Valkyrie was there before.
Right. But
Right,
the
right.
lizard folk didn't come until after.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
To the Many Paces Oasis. They've been living in this
Oh,
settlement.
well, that's what I meant. Yeah. Okay.
Valkyrie have been here and then went to the settlement. Or went to
Yeah. We went by the Valkyrie, fighter, warrior. Probably would have had a sword.
Many fleshlings come through. You all look similar.
I think this one would have stuck out, but maybe, okay.
Some stay, train, fight for rank. All welcome.
Are you the person that people usually would there if someone was a fighter and wanted to train here, where would they do that? Would they do that through you, or is there someone else that they would talk to?
Battle circle.
And where's that?
Give you a very toothy grin.
It's not for me, mind you. I'm just, if this person when it came through, they might have been interested in fighting, so
They would have started fighting against the children and worked their way up.
okay.
Lovely.
But is there someone that they would have talked to other than yourself about the training and the fighting in this village?
You train by fighting.
Right, but is there a person that they would talk to in order to set this up, to make it happen, to be like, I want to fight, I want to train? Who would they talk to if they went? I wanted to be like, I
Where
want to
would
fight.
we go for the circle?
I want to fight or train. Who would I talk to in this village?
Other side of the dome.
Okay, that's all I needed. Thank you.
I know our friend isn't here with us, but I am sure that he is grateful that you helped protect the place that was his home while he was away. Thank you for that.
Just trying to contain corruption. Don't want it to spread here.
Have you seen that corruption before anywhere else other than the Oasis?
Not. There are stories. Only our shaman sense it. He kind of gestures to his beads.
What stories?
Stories of landlines being corrupted by magic, world plunging into darkness.
Happy stories. Got it.
Wouldn't hurt to learn about the stories.
Do you speak lizard folk?
Nope. We have a translator. Where's the translator?
Hard to translate into common. You have so few words.
Maybe we can come back when we have our friend here who speaks lizard folk.
He's better translator.
That's debatable, but at least an attempt could be made.
Not angry.
Okay.
Thank you for your help.
Anything we can do to help you? You come in a place of power.
Seth elbows Nathaniel.
What? No, I actually didn't hear you. What?
Is there anything we can do to help you? You've come in a place of power.
Oh. We could use strong fighters to help guard from corruption that is seeking to attack our home tower.
What kind of corruption?
The same kind that corrupted the oasis.
You were shaman?
No, I'm a fighter. I'm not a shaman.
Vaughan is a priest, which is probably different than a shaman, but
Same kind of corruption? Addressing Vaughn.
It would appear so. Same source, as far as we can tell. That's why we came here just initially to look at the oasis, the spa, which our other companion had owned, and we were coming to check it out, and we just came upon what you came upon, and it does appear that it's been a corruption that we've encountered before, and are probably, yes, we're seeking to eradicate that corruption.
Gain authority. You can make a pitch.
Are you the only village of lizardfolk in the area? I mean, what's the close other than the oasis that was here prior? Are you the only village for a great distance?
Fleshlings usually avoid the waste.
Okay, that's understandable.
And how does one gain authority to pitch that?
Battle circle.
What else in this room, Andrew?
Not a lot. It's pretty
Okay.
Spartan.
Okay, Valkyrie's just kind of standing by wherever they came in and just,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, looking bored for sure.
Leave.
Well, we'll check out the dome for you, see if we can find a way in, let you know what we find. Perhaps one of us, and sort of like look at Nathaniel, might want to try out your battle circle. But
We do need the extra guards.
I think it's important. Maybe it's important to ask: how does this battle circle work? Are there, I've read of other arenas that have these sort of battles, but they do provide for assistance afterwards for those who fall in the battle in the arena. Is it your tradition to do such, or is it the fallen is pretty much on their own?
Loss, pain, growth.
Good to understand the way you think.
So you die, you die.
Not necessarily, Seth says and smiles real big at Valkyrie.
I mean, the battles are to the death. Or no?
Or yield.
It is permissible to
Oh.
Or you.
Okay. Okay.
Well, that's
It's
good to know.
Challenge too high above your station.
I would hope that they wouldn't, that the children would not fight to the death, but to each their own.
To train, you fight.
Indeed.
Yes, look at the dome and then look at the battle circle. That's all I can think of.
Certainly,
Okay.
let's while we're investigating the dome, you can think of we can think about if we want to do the battle circle.
Thank you for your time, Chris.
You are welcome.
And thank you for your hospitality.
As long as you need.
Chris, do you have any places that have coffee here?
Coffee.
Something with a little bit, could be a little pep in your step. Help you if you're feeling tired or sleepy, to help not feel sleepy. Bored, not feeling bored.
Pulls out a little sachet of white powder and a mirror and a razor blade.
I was like, where are we going?
We're going down a dark road.
Yeah. No.
You dare?
The Gruz will stand up,
Oh.
go into the other room, and come. You hear like digging, and comes back with like an earthenware kind of jar with a stopper on it that kind of pops off.
Interesting. What is it?
Nectar.
Nectar. Okay. How do I get the nectar out? Is there a spoon or?
It holds it up towards you. Drink.
Okay. She will drink take a small sip of the nectar.
Okay. Roll a d100.
Okay.
And a Constitution saving throw.
Great.
I'd be tripping now, man.
Great. Okay. All right.
Could have just had a sip of water.
No. This has. Oh, Stephanie.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Just peyote.
Okay, well that's a 13 in the D100. And Constitution saving throw, that's a oh, I somehow tried to start Fantasy Grounds twice. Okay. A 14 for the con save.
Okay. It's really sweet.
Oh.
Up front. And then as it gets to the back, there's almost a little bit of a burning sensation. So it goes down. The mouth feels delightful. The swallow's rough. But you do feel a little more energetic,
Okay. All
like
right.
almost instantly.
Okay. Thank you, Gus. That
Like?
was I do like. Yes. Thank you.
Corks it and just hands you the jar
Oh. Thank you.
as guest.
Oh, thank you. She'll kind of like about to put it in her bag, but will kind of offer it to the others if they would like to try some.
Thank you.
Ritz, Nathaniel?
The
Sure, why not?
physical, the statistical effect of this is you have advantage on dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
Nathaniel will try some.
Okay.
Yep.
Just because. And I
Vaughn
need
will-
a
yeah, go
con
ahead.
save and a D100.
That's right.
How do you roll a D100 in Fantasy Grounds? Because I don't have those dice near me.
You
You just
right click,
/ die.
yeah,
D100.
slash,
Mhm.
or you can just roll 2d10. And
Oh, I'll do that, and then con save. You said
yeah,
con save. Oh, my con is 7. Wow. 20. I rolled 13, so 20.
nice. Yeah, awesome. You don't
Vaughn-
die.
Cool.
With the
I died.
with your D100 roll, you don't know quite like if you would ever repeat this experience. Like that's how strong it is.
Okay. Okay.
Tastes good, right?
Work it. Give it back.
Definitely one of those your throat feels raw. Very raw.
I think we should go.
Like drinking scalding soup or something. Go ahead with your rolls, Vaughn, if you're having some too.
No, he's not. Vaughn was just going to say to Valkyrie, save
Oh.
save some. Maybe I'll take it back to my lab and see if I can figure out where it's getting the effect from.
Okay.
Analyze that nectar.
Sounds unfun, but okay.
Well,
She'll put it in her bag.
Genie.
unfun probably has Vaughn written all over it.
At the tavern.
Oh man. Grez says, ask Zosk to show you round.
Thank you. Steph will head out.
Yep, Valkyrie will nod her head and leave.
All right. And yes, so will Vaughn. Yeah. Thank you again. And thank you for the
There's-
nectar.
Only one of the two lizard folk that had met you is still standing there outside the door.
Zosk, I believe.
Zosk.
Presume. Could you take us to the? I mean, we can see the dome, but there must be, a safe way to get there without, tripping over something.
What do you expect
Follow.
you to trip over? Okay.
I mean, as you're everyone make a perception check, just kind of as you walk through the town.
Oh, cheese Louise, crackers and cheese.
17.
Nice.
Oh,
18. For
Nice.
13 for Valkyrie.
Okay. If you got above a 15, you are kind of just taking in more of this kind of really ruined city almost. And there's a lot of really interesting features about it. buildings, while are almost like fossilized, like just coated with like encrusted with sand to the extent to which you can't discern like the types of materials that were used to build them or anything like that. And you have, I mean, there's I wouldn't say lots of lizard folk around. You get the idea that the ruined cities may be a little bit bigger than the tribe living here, but they're around, and you do see some smaller lizard folk and lizard kids, and whatnot around as well. All different colors and plumage and
Just a fight.
dress.
Any kind
Are you
of
going
okay,
just to the
sorry.
check out the dome first, or are you going to the batter circle right away?
Is anybody selling anything along the way?
Yeah, there are a couple.
wares?
So lizard folk are very crafty. Pride themselves on using natural resources, kind of a thing. So there is one stand that has like some of those like beaded necklacey type things, and there's a little. You do kind of go through a little market area. Another stand with what looks like maybe raw materials, so bones and various debris style
Stuff.
stuff.
Like bleached out wood and
And
like
it looks almost exclusively like a barter
ashes
system
and
here.
stuff. Ooh. Okay, Seth is really interested in buying some stuff. Good day.
Are you looking for anything in particular?
So she has a lot of like metal bits left over. So she's probably looking for stuff that's more like animal remnants or I don't know if they're like feathers or bone pieces or
Okay. Yeah.
skins, anything like that.
Yeah, you go up to one of these stands, and they have several bowls of different sized like beads that are very obviously hand carved from bone, as well as odds and ends. So if you just want to collect odds and ends, you can go ahead and trade some of your metal bits. Or if you want beads, you can do that too.
Let's see. I have. Yep. So I'll offer, probably for some beads, I'll offer I have some leftover wire, like aluminum wire, and like a teapot that doesn't have the spout anymore. And then I think I had something else. Ooh, I have a burnt toast rack. Surely that will get me like a lot of beads.
Hand you like a whole bowl of the beads. And we'll look very happy with what you have traded for them.
Good deal. Are they any particular design on the beads? Is it like faces? Is it like language?
It looks just like various. I mean, not a Celtic knot, but that kind of like line work.
Okay. So
line patterns and designs.
The maze from Westworld. Awesome. Just out of curiosity, do you have any teeth or anything like that? Not obviously you have teeth, but like for trade.
Reaches under the table and brings out another kind of tray, and you do see, like teeth ranging from that big to like that big.
Nice. Could I get maybe like 4 of the mid-sized ones? That'd be okay. Okay, thank you. All right. Have a good day.
You too.
Awesome. Thank you.
Anyone else looking to barter?
Hmm.
Nobody else wants any tea.
Nathaniel doesn't have anything to trade.
Yeah.
He's
Trade
out of
is tough,
money.
yeah.
Oh no.
I mean, you could trade money
He's got
like
one thing.
coins, but you're not gonna get
No,
that value for
he's
it.
he's got one thing to trade. Hi, do you have any type of metal or
I'm just trying.
Yeah, holds up a kettle with the spout cut off. So
No, not like that.
Cethen bits that were traded.
Do you have anything really, really unique? I guess I can't think of anything.
Reaches under the table and puts a spear up on the table. Looks to be carved from a single bone, like the entire spear, including the head. And it's actually very prettily decorated.
I'll pick it up and inspect it. And how good of a spear would this actually be?
Make a wisdom saving throw.
A wisdom's saving. You had to tell me a saving throw of all things.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like this. I rolled an 18. What's my saving?
You're good.
20.
Yeah, you're good. You feel kind of cold. Like, not the spear doesn't feel cold. You feel cold when you touch the spear, and you're in a desert during the day. It's not a pleasant kind of cold. It's like a fear kind of cold, but it passes.
Okay, that's interesting.
But yes, you get the idea that it's very well balanced and would serve very well as a spear.
I will reach into my bag and pull out one of my pristine silver dragon scales to trade.
Everything in this entire little market goes silent,
Uh-oh.
and all attention is on you.
Valkyrie backs away to the point where she's not even with the group. Like, she just tries to, like, yep.
I'm not with these other humanoids.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's not with Nathaniel at this point.
Valkyrie goes into room.
Make a dexterity saving throw. You have advantage. I'll remind you.
I have advantage. Okay, good. Oh, natural 20. Thanks for advantage.
The shopkeeper makes kind of a grab for your wrist, but you kind of pull away, and it's now like leaning over the table. Did you kill for that?
Valkyrie's becoming the shadow.
Yes.
Now Vaughan will back away.
Yeah, so you
First
hear
wave.
several swords clear their sheaths and weapons come out. You killed a dragon?
Didn't kill a dragon, no.
didn't say you kill for it.
Well, you said, did you kill for it? You didn't say, did I kill a dragon?
Nathaniel, just tell him what happened.
Well, this was a gift from a dragon.
Why you say you kill for it?
You wanted to look cool, okay?
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
Not here.
Not here. Okay.
The merchant will kind of like wave, and people start kind of carrying on.
So Valkyrie finally comes back. So no trade then.
He just holds his hand out.
Oof.
Hand the silver dragon scale to him.
He hands you the spear.
And then I put the spear in bag of holding.
And the merchant will close shop.
He's going to Disney World. Well,
Work that off my list. I've only got
We'd-
one left.
we'd probably be on our way now.
Yeah, let's not.
On that note,
Now that we've already soured our welcome, let's head for the dome. Zosk?
this is Zosk.
Zosk
abandoned
is
us.
just sheathing his.
Yeah, basically. Zosk is decidedly ignoring Nathaniel, and just follow, and we'll walk you the rest of the way to the dome.
Valkyrie's going to walk kind of just right behind the lizard folk.
As in, like, not getting too far away, kind of a thing.
Right.
Or, like, standing on their tail.
No, not staying on their tail, but she's staying pretty close. Yeah.
Okay.
Not in a threatening manner, just like that, almost like I'm on your side, kind of, you know. It's
Mm.
either that or...
Signaling.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
I am not from your country.
You get to the dome and Zox just kind of like pats it. Again, it seems like a single piece of whatever. It's calcified in the same manner as like everything else is. Cethen, why don't you make a nature check? This looks strange. Like all of everything here looks strangely like coral.
I
Like
was
dead
wondering.
coral.
Like
just close enough that it makes you wonder.
Zosk, I know the oasis back at the hotel was obviously in a better shape before the corruption, but do you know if there was water here before?
Maybe.
Any stories or anything you've heard about there being water all over this the waste?
The time of fire. Time before the time of fire.
Very long ago then. Wow. Seth is gonna kind of fall back to the back of the group, and like if no one is looking, she's gonna like lick the building to see if it it tastes familiar.
Love.
She can figure out what it's made out of.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. You lick the tower.
Dome.
The dome, right. And it tastes a lot like sand. Because it's just been in sand for a very, very, very long time. But yeah. That's
Okay.
that's mm-hmm. If you maybe scrape down a little bit,
Okay.
you might get a little salt.
Okay. She'll try and rub some of the sand off of the dome, see if it looks any different. If it looks any different character at all underneath.
It doesn't.
Okay.
Well, Vaughn's going to look for any kind of writing, inscriptions. Is the dome just a solid piece of whatever it is, or is there like structure to
it? What do you mean?
In my mind, I thought there might be a framework holding this thing up, and that there might.
Oh no, it's totally freestanding.
Oh, so is it like all the way from the top of the dome all the way meets the ground in one piece?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Like a snow globe.
Yes.
Are there any doors?
Not
that you can see on this side.
Well, Valkyrie would walk around to try and find a door.
Yeah. That was my next question. What's the circumference of this thing? I mean, yeah. How far around is it to walk around it?
Right. It would take it. It'd take you a good 20 minutes to walk all the way around.
Sure.
Wow, that's big.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Valkyrie's walking around looking for a door.
Okay. You make your way all the way around, and you do not see.
Vaughn's going to wait until. Is Zusk following us around as we walk around?
Yeah, Zosk is kind of.
Well, I'll risk it.
Looping after you.
Vaughan will activate his mace.
Okay.
And see if he can see anything about the dome structure that he couldn't see up before.
You do see a door. It's on the top.
Okay. I will point this out to the others.
They can't see it because you're at the bottom of the dome.
But I'll tell them I noticed that there is a door at the top of the dome.
Yeah.
And I'll ask Zusk, is there a way to get to the top? Has anyone tried to get to the top of the dome?
Good luck. Yes.
Yes, someone has tried, or...
Yes. It's hard.
How did they do it? Did they have ropes, or just Oh, I see.
What? I missed the gesture.
Claws.
Oh, got you.
How big?
How tall is the dome?
It takes 20 minutes to walk the circumference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we do that math.
Yeah, I don't want to do the math.
Is it at the
it's tall
is it
enough.
like, does it look like it's like at the halfway point, like it's a half circle or half sphere?
That's hard to tell.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Fawn's going to ask, does anyone have a rope?
I can, I have a spell. I can go up and look at it. Like spider climb.
Okay. Maybe this will work. Let's try it. And I will.
I've got
Well,
20 feet of rope.
Oh, you got 20 feet of rope. Will 20 feet be enough from the top down?
I have 50.
That's 70. We have 70 feet of rope. I looked. I don't know why I don't have rope. I don't know what
I
happened.
say that.
Fascinating.
No, sorry.
Yeah,
I
I
have
think
50.
I
I have
have
50
the-
feet.
All right, we're up to
Yeah.
100.
100. Ooh, I have 100 and, well, no, I have 50 feet, so that would be 150.
50.
If we tie
I'll
it all
allow
together.
it.
Community effort.
So we
I-
tie it all together. we
Whoever
give
she hands the rope to, Valkyrie's gonna be like, I want that back.
Okay, well, Seth will go ahead and cast spider climb,
Hmm.
and then do you want me to hang on to one end of the rope? Do you want to tie it to me, and then anybody else that wants to walk along behind me? What do you want to do?
That sounds like a. Well, you know what? Why don't you and I go up and we'll both hold the rope for the other two?
So Vaughn will hold the rope, and I will be moral support. All right.
And I will cast. What is it called? Just for the official name. Hopefully the lizard folk don't freak out. Radiant Soul
Okay.
and sprout my wings.
Yeah, you get a couple looks. Pleasant, like, but no one seems.
No offense. No offense. And he
Why would they
will.
be offended?
All
He
right.
will. Yeah. Go to the top and wait for Cethen to crawl up to the top.
Mm.
And he will secure himself with the rope and gesture for the others to climb up.
Is there any kind of breeze up there, or is it still just like hot, dry, still air?
It's there's some breeze. Yeah.
Okay. Made it.
But the sun also feels pretty intense.
Uh-huh. Feel like this thing is like super reflective.
Yeah, good point. You coming?
Okay.
I'm here.
You drop the rope down, I'm assuming.
Leave
Yeah.
one end.
Yep.
Valkyrie, go up.
I'm not going to make you roll for it just because I'm fine with you climbing.
Okay.
Nathaniel, you're coming.
I am
You all burn
I'm climbing up.
spells and once a day abilities to do this. It
Thank you. I appreciate that.
is worthy.
Worthy cause.
So, what now?
We're all at the top.
All right.
That
So
we
I
are.
will examine
Tell
the
us
door
about
that only
this.
I can see.
Door.
Yeah, actually, everyone can see at this point. It's like a circular depression at the top of the dome. Like it's just a little. It's flat. It's not perfectly like round. And there appear to be two six-fingered handprints
I knew it.
in the center.
This is important.
All right, demigod, do your stuff.
You know, I'm not a trained monkey. No.
Gotta
You're
be
a
useful
trained
for
demigod.
something.
I'm not even a trained demigod. Yeah.
You are the chosen, though, Vaughn. You can do this.
And I'll make sure someone holding the rope in case when I put my thing in the door disappears and I fall.
I would hand Cethen some water from the water skin that I have.
Thank you.
All
Listen
right,
on our head.
I will put my hands in the two forms in the door. Here we go.
Okay. Here we go. You don't feel any kind of prick or anything like that, like you did at the vault that you were at last. But there is, to everyone else, it looks like Vaughn just kind of zones out for a moment. But in Vaughn's head, you are confronted by a reflection of yourself.
Which form? Current form?
Yes.
With 6 fingers and black hair and
Yes.
silver eyes. Okay.
Yeah. What do you seek?
Entrance.
Why?
Curiosity.
You
And
seek
knowledge.
This is worthy. Your zone out is over. But you do all feel that flat part shift a little bit, and it slowly into halves opens.
Oh.
Or is opening, I should say.
Can you see anything down inside?
You're running out of places to stand.
Can you see anything inside when you look into it, Andrew?
It is very dark.
Vaughn will cast.
Um,
Too dark to be regular darkness.
Ooh, I wonder what this will be.
Yay.
So, well,
Kind of like the entrance to the tower.
so Valkyrie, with one of her eldritch invocations, is Devil's Sight. You can see normally in darkness both magical and non-magical. Can she see into it any? For 120 feet. I can drop in.
Hey, Zusk, we're gonna go into the dome thing, okay? Well, I think we could. If you can just point the direction of the fighting circle, we'll go check it out.
You saw
when
it
we're done.
when you
Oh, quick. Okay.
we made the lap.
around. Yeah.
We made the lap. You have a good rest of your day. Thank you so much for your help. If we
Don't
don't
die.
if we don't come out, don't worry about it.
No, I think you should worry.
It's fine. It's fine.
For those that are being indecisive, you are literally running out
Well, no,
of flat ground to
Valkyrie.
stand on.
Oh, it's
Uh,
actually
Spider climb.
it's going
The
all the way to
entire
the
flat top
Yeah.
is going like this.
We're going in.
So if you step off of it, you'll be on a slope.
Oh, okay.
Is there any way to go
Falling.
down? Is there any?
There's
ledges?
there's
There
complete-
doesn't look to be
Valkyrie's just going to go in.
stairs.
Valkyrie's just stepping in.
I'm not doing a
Jumping
leap of
off
faith
the
with
roof.
you.
Valkyrie's just
Jumping
stepping
off
in.
the
I'm not
cliff.
doing the leap of faith with you again.
No one's going to stop her. She just steps in.
Okay.
She's using the rope, right? I'm
No.
holding the rope. Oh, there's
No, because we all have to go in.
She's just
No, she's just going in.
use the rope.
Anyone else going in? And how?
Seeing as it's totally dark, I guess I'll give it a shot. I will cast light on my shield to see if that helps. Does it help? Nope, didn't think so. It's
It's the entrance to the tower.
I'm gonna break my legs again. I'm gonna hurt myself again. It's all Valkyrie's fault. I jump in.
I'll look at Cethen. Sometimes it requires faith, and he will take the step.
Seth goes, trust requires communication, and does like a swan dive in. It's like a pool.
Ooh, excuse me.
Bless
Bless you.
A swan dive.
Right.
Legit?
Mistakes were made. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just imagining what Zosk is seeing right now.
Not much. Because you're at the top. It's all
Okay.
like your heads and then nothing.
We disappear.
Yeah, okay. You're in.
Or just sort of like, can I get a sense of how that I just like step and hit something right away, or
It feels like you fall for a while in this
okay?
kind of pitch black. And then it's light, and your fall is slowed, and you all land gently on the ground.
Okay.
That was weird.
What does it look like around here?
Twilighty,
Okay.
maybe early morning, but you hear insects and birds and animals rustling in the bushes.
Are there bushes? Is there anything around us?
Yes, there's bushes,
Okay.
there's trees. You're like in the middle of a tropical forest.
Okay.
Hmm.
Ooh. This is
It's
fun.
quite pretty,
I like this.
especially as the light grows.
Is my site still up? I don't know if I
Nothing
have.
lasts for a minute.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. A minute.
Valkyrie's gonna get out her key dagger and
Okay.
turn it into a
Okay.
dagger and just have it ready in her hand.
Mm-hmm.
So what do we see? I mean, you see some bushes, right? You see a jungle.
Yep, you are smack dab in the middle of a jungle. If you look up, you see a domed ceiling with a little hole of light at the top.
From that perspective, how far up is it?
It feels very far, like a lot farther than you think it should.
Okay, come on, let's go. Valkyrie start
Fire.
walking in a direction.
For our next trick, we find the exit.
Do we know what we're looking for?
Nope,
Yeah,
just
Mike,
looking
what are you
around.
looking for?
Looking.
Cool. Make some. I guess you're not trying to go anywhere, so a survival check doesn't make a lot
Just
of sense.
invest.
Just a perception
looking
check.
Around, sure.
Yeah.
That's an 18
Perception.
total.
16. Nathaniel.
20.
Nice.
Yeah, so if you roll above a 14, you will notice two things. The first is that in one direction there does appear to be a clearing of sorts.
Okay.
And the second is that between you and that clearing, sporadically, there are warforged collapsed against some of the trees.
Oh.
I'll go. One will go and examine one, just to see what they look like. Do they look the same as the warforged that that it's in the tower?
Yes, they do.
6 fingers, 3 eyes.
Next time, maybe we'll see if Prime wants to come when we go exploring.
Do they all seem? Are they intact?
Kind of. The one that you're looking at least has like a huge gash opening like through its midsection.
So they were attacked. Or
Something.
Oh. Shall we go on?
Yeah. Let's see what we can find.
Okay.
let's go then.
I mean, because what else are we doing here?
Yeah,
But exploring,
we came to find out what's
right?
in this dome, right?
Okay.
So let's find out what's in this dome.
Okay.
In the meantime, Vaughn will break up the rope and hand it back to its individual.
Oh, thank you.
So thoughtful. Um,
But I guess you know what? We're in a clear. First, initially, we're in a clearing, right?
Not yet.
Oh, okay. So we'll progress towards the clearing.
Yeah. You step out into the clearing. You've passed several more of these warforged, and in the clearing there seem to be some more intact ones, but again, the laying dormant.
Hmm.
In the center of the clearing appears to be a small shrine.
Oh,
Fawn's gonna definitely flash a look at that. Like,
Vaughn, it's your thing.
yes, it is. And
Do
he will go ahead, Nathaniel.
do the warforges all have weapons near them or anything like that?
Yeah, some of them do.
Nathaniel will go to each of the ones that have weapons, gather up the weapons, and then start putting it in the bag of holding.
Okay, you get 2 maces, 2 long swords, and 3 javelins.
nice.
What do you
Look,
plan
if
to
they
do with?
get if they get up, which I don't know if they will, at least they will have any weapons to get up to.
What do you plan to do with all of those?
I mean, pull out the mace. I could use the metal.
Yeah, we do have an army to arm at
Valkyrie's
some point.
gonna.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll approach the. How would you describe it? It's not a temple. It's not an altar, right? It's a
Shrine.
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 I'll approach the shrine. What does it look like?
It's made of stone. And it's maybe about. It's almost the size of like a small cottage.
With a door, I guess.
There's a door.
The door.
Handle?
There is like a ring handle in the middle of the door.
Okay. Valkyrie, would you like to check for traps?
On the door? Sure.
Just in case.
Valkyrie will
Remember
look
that
for
one time.
traps on the door.
Thank you.
Okay, make an investigation check.
That is a 21 total.
Yes, there is a trap.
Oh, yeah.
Not a dangerous trap per se. It's more like
A thirst trap?
no, there's a thread that you would have to that would break if the door was opened.
Is there any way that she can try to disarm this thread?
I mean, it's like this long, and someone taped it towards the bottom of the door.
Oh.
Kind of a thing.
Can she take the tape off and remove the string?
Yeah.
Vaughn will look at it and say, it's so they know that if someone went in.
Oh, can you open the door without disturbing the string if you know that
String's
it's
not-
there?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
No, well then we'll just leave it there and just not just everyone watch out for the string.
Maybe we can tape it back.
Yeah, we can tape it back when we're done.
And you leave.
When you leave.
Yeah.
It's a good
No
thing we
one
know-
would
it's a
be
good
the
thing you noticed
wiser.
it. Otherwise, we wouldn't put the string back.
Ghost Cat, watch out for the string, okay?
Vaughn will open the door.
Inside is rather cozy. There's a small kind of altar space. There's also an easel with a picture of a tree on it. Looks like someone had been painting. There are a handful of, I don't know, like cards scattered around the floor, blank. Little cot.
Cards.
What are the cards on the floor? Valkyrie would take a closer look at those.
What if
Um,
this shrine is anything like the other ones we went to?
I don't know.
Then
you know what you need?
Hello?
the Kenku lives here.
It's actually coming from behind you, from outside.
Oh. We turn.
No.
Manners? I don't know.
Reach up high, partner.
Is there anywhere to hide in the room?
I mean, you could just hide out of sight
Yep.
along the
Valkyrie will
wall
do
that
that.
the door's on.
Yep, Valkyrie will do that.
Okay.
Vaughan will. Are you sure?
Seth will raise her arms above her head and walk out kind of in front of everyone towards the Kenku.
Yeah, Vaughn will raise his hands and, prominently show his hands.
Oh, wiggle your sixth finger on your hands.
This Kenku looks a little different than the last one that you encountered. It seems to have it's in a purple robe, like a dark purple robe, full travel cloak kind of thing, and it's just a little more nicely dressed. Studded leather armor and whatnot, and it just kind of peers at you. Did you even plan this out?
No. No, we didn't. We have met some of your compatriots. Fortitude was one that we spent most of our time with.
We are the Oracle. You
Yes,
know
we've-
what you need?
Not yet. You were the third oracle we've met. Fortitude, and when we met another, we didn't catch their name. They ran away from us.
Prudence.
Your Prudence.
I am Vaughan.
Cethen?
Nathaniel.
And Valkyrie is hiding back there, but she's there too.
You see a hand come out from the doorway.
Others?
Yes. Like, as we said, one named Fortitude. Another in another sort of kind of a ruin, like not quite like this, but an underground ruin.
Right.
As we
Creative.
might have been, but they ran away.
Ran away.
Was
then
met
again-
at the tower.
The tower? The Tower of Dreams is destined to be my roost.
Really?
Would you like to go to it?
Yeah, we have a tower that will eat you alive.
Smiles. We are the Oracle.
Indeed. Seth will kind of point out at some of the warforged on the ground. Do you know anything about these?
Dagnammit, my toothaches.
Okay.
Yep.
Is that what they said? Or does your toothache?
Probably neither, Fun.
I don't think.
I don't think they have teeth.
Well,
I
he
think they
said it.
just have a beak.
How did the warforged get here? Were they? How long have you been here?
We are the Oracle. What happened that day? Pointing to the Warforge. Reach up high, partner!
Something like that. Yeah.
Dagnammit, my toothaches. Whoa, now! I'm all dirty.
Half laughing, half trying to figure out what it all means.
Got a lot of words there.
Would you know any way to get to leave this jungle? How?
We are the Oracle.
You know
And we'll
the
start
truth.
walking a direction into the jungle, motioning for you to follow.
Do you want any of your stuff? If you come with us,
Is there
we're going
anything
to
we
take
should-
you right to the tower.
Yeah, grab from here. Do you want to bring anything along?
It'll just hold up a small deck, kind of wave its hands, and 4 cards will deal themselves out in the air. We are the Oracle. And I'll keep walking.
What is
All
in
right.
What is in this
Okay, then.
room, Andrew?
Oh, you want
here?
to see if there's anything good to steal?
Yes.
Make an investigation check.
Oh, want. That's only an 8.
You find some paint.
Okay, she'll take the paint.
I take something out of this.
You guys are following the Kenku.
Yeah.
Prudence.
Prudence.
Mm-hmm.
Dear
You
Prudence.
follow it for what seems to be a while.
How much? How far are we going, Oracle?
Whoa, now.
Okay.
And then it'll just point up ahead, and you'll see the edge of the dome.
Okay.
Any kind of passage out of the dome?
It does
Or
look
just
like
a wall?
there might be a door mechanism, but between you and the wall are 6 warforged, active and standing at alert.
Kenku, whoa now, partner. Pointing towards the warforged.
Looks insulted.
I'll ask Prudence.
Prudence.
Will they let us
Yeah.
pass, or have you fought them in the past?
Are you their master?
Dagnammit, my toothaches.
I was afraid of that.
Is there a tree that Valkyrie can slink behind to kind of before the warforged kind of are the warforged looking at us, or you see that they're active? Are they?
No, you're still kind of behind the tree line.
Okay, yeah. So Valkyrie's going to start kind of trying to duck behind trees to get, as the group moves forward, to kind of move parallel to them, but kind of staying behind trees as she does so.
Okay.
All right. Vaughn's going to attempt to give her a little cover by, again, how far away are the warforged from us?
50 feet.
50 feet. Do they see us?
Not yet.
So there's a tree line, then there's a clearing, basically, and then
Mhm.
the door. So how much of the tree line do we still have left?
20 feet.
Okay.
I'll turn to Prudence. How did you turn off the others? Was it you?
Prudence will pull out a whip dagger.
Very nice.
Ooh.
It's going to be the long way.
Mhm.
Spread out, I think. But lead me to the center. Before we engage, let me try. It's a wild shot, but I'll try.
Did you even plan this out?
No. I'm doing this on the fly, Prudence. Anything you can add to the conversation, I'm all ears.
If that's the only way out, and we have to fight, then it's probably just what we're gonna have to do.
We may not have to fight, but probably.
I'll wait for them to spread out and get position.
Okay. And then what?
I'm going to give it a shot. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. I'm going to activate the mace again. I get to do it twice a day.
Mm-hmm.
So I have my third eye visible. And I'll step forward so they see me.
Okay. You step out of the
Tree line.
And they all kind of see you and draw weapons, but one of them speaks. Deep speech
I don't.
to you. Yes, you do.
Okay.
The mace grants it to you.
See? Knew there was a reason. For your genius.
And basically says, "What do you want? Who are you?
My name is Vaughan.
Did the Prime send you?"
Epi's like pumping her fist behind the trees.
I have been told I am on a mission. That I am the chosen. And I'll put up my hands just so they see the 6 fingers, just in case they didn't see the 6 fingers before.
Did the Prime send you?
I follow someone we do not have a name for. His name may be the Prime. I do not. If it is, I do not know him as such, but he could be. I follow the unknown god. I hold up my holy symbol, which is the eye. And
Is Llewyn dead?
don't know for sure. One of us speaks to Llewyn in her dreams.
Are you friends of Llewyn?
As I said, we have never met, only in visions. We are also the Dominators.
Kin of Llewyn's.
If that is what a Dominator is, then yes.
They are enemies of the Prime. Attack.
Oops.
Why don't we take our bio break there? For those who don't know, we take an 8 to 10 minute break in the middle, so we can freshen up. Yeah, so we'll be back. Don't leave.
I tried.
Mike's your hat.
You gotta tell them that we're family? What?
What? I mean, I've never met Llewyn.
We're not even related.
Yeah. Didn't even have coffee with him yet. You know, I totally blanked out on the new Warforged name. I'm thinking of something totally different. But I will try as we come back. I'm going to try a last ticket. Oh, that prime. Everyone took notes. I was too busy.
I mean, technically, you already said that we're Llewyn's family at this point. I think they're gonna listen to us.
Enemies of the prime.
See, Vaughan, when a person comes up to you and asks you if you're a god, you say yes.
Did that happen?
No, I was just doing a reference.
Had the exact same problems, right? Nathaniel tried to BS his way out of the silver scale, and I'm trying to tell the truth, and it's like being totally honest. Well, I've never met Llewyn.
Well, we're the Dominators, so if that makes us family, yes. So see, Todd is the big bad evil.
An interesting conclusion.
Yep, that's what Nathaniel's getting out of this.
Nathaniel can't understand this.
That's exactly why. If Nathaniel's told any of this...
Oh, that's right. None of
he
you can
was
understand
not-
what we're saying, yeah.
Nope, except for Cethen.
Right. Cethen gets you.
I just remembered Nathaniel could speak Draconic. Would that have been close to Lizardman? Nathaniel could speak Draconic, so would that be close to Lizardman? If we were asking about the story?
I think lizardfolk is derivative, but not directly.
Okay. I figured I'd ask, because I just saw that a moment ago.
To be fair and honest, I did think of it on the way to the bathroom. I'm like, oh, that prime. So maybe perhaps one will have that same revelation.
Maybe.
If you only can denounce Llewyn.
Yeah, I still don't know. That's the thing. I don't know how they feel about Llewyn. Because Llewyn deactivated the prime. So
Well,
I'm better off side with the prime here.
I'd say they did just say kill us, so.
Well, I'm going to get to be just 100%. I'm just going to say, wait.
Ha ha ha.
Do you mean the prime that looks like yourself?
And you said Doolin, right? Not Llewyn.
Llewyn,
Oh,
yeah.
Llewyn. Llewyn's bad, yeah.
Beth is yet to be convinced, but she knows Todd hates him.
There must be a reason.
Yeah, I'm giving the last ditch effort.
I think
'Cause they
Seth
only
is
see
about
me,
to run
right?
out. I think Seth is about to run out and see if she can help you. Last ditch effort this.
Totally the opposite of myopic. I was thinking way too far ahead in lore to even think, oh, prime. I'm thinking, do I mention South? Do I not mention South? I was like that playing that video game. Was it Detroit? Yeah, it was Detroit becoming human. Hostage negotiations. You're doing a hostage. You said one wrong question or two wrong questions. Thing goes to shit real quick.
Done. Need to be like in Disco Elysium where your thought cabinet is like giving you hints along the way for what you should be doing.
Where's my thought captain telling me?
Give me some.
You shouldn't try that.
Give me some drama. Give me some shivers.
Yeah.
I mean, if we do or can convince them, all we have to do is say, hey, we've got the tower up and running. Come work for us. We're fine.
Yeah.
Mainly us.
I feel like Nathaniel would absolutely hate that idea.
Yeah, he would.
Wait,
Nathaniel,
wait, what idea?
Nathaniel will send them to Bumblebee and have him
Oh gosh! Take them apart and study them.
All right, friends. Are we ready? Or are we still breaking? Okay. All right. Okay. Going live in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Here we are.
All right, Vaughan will quickly raise his head. Wait. Do you mean Prime from the tower? Like yourself?
Yes, the prime.
Oh, you didn't even think about that?
I told him I was
Aw.
thinking way too
Okay.
ahead in lore.
Okay.
I was thinking of everything else but him.
Seth comes out from behind the tree, also with our hands up. We know the Prime, the Watcher of the Door.
I turned to Seth and we just activated him. He was in slumber.
He's
He's in the tower.
Just a few minutes walk away from here.
Valkyrie's still hidden in the trees.
The tower is here.
Reassembled.
Llewyn had taken them apart, and with the help of some friends, we were able to bring Prime back together.
Why?
Why did we put him back together, or why did Llewyn take him apart?
You following the directive.
I feel like I missed a step. The directive?
The directive. Restoration. Gathering the pieces.
Oh,
That's
Vaughn
a
will
look
actually
at
have a moment.
Vaughn.
If I may say, I've had a dream where I am gathering pieces and bringing them back together.
That's what we have been doing, in a manner of speaking, I guess, without thinking about it.
Your dream is meaningless. No proof.
We can show you the proof if you would come with us.
It's too dangerous.
Would you prefer we bring Prime to you?
No, Prime must not become trapped here.
I didn't bring the little alchemist's recipe book. I think that has the like schematics in it. I think that's still in the tower, isn't it? Yeah. If we weren't following the directive and gathering pieces for restoration, we never would have found our way here. The only way to enter this place is through my companion's abilities.
You could be a conjuration of the fragment.
Have they done that to you before?
Nothing quite so humanoid.
Can you describe what this fragment is?
I think they mean,
I know, but I want to hear it from them.
well,
Looks like a Kenku.
What is their purpose?
Be gathered up. So the pieces might be restored.
Okay, so at this point, yeah, Vaughn will definitely. We don't have to go through it the whole. He's going to recount the whole dream from the one shot about seeing, the god, the god Goth, Zoth, and the one big Kenku being split into 6, and relate that is what I saw in my dream, and my purpose is to gather the pieces of this lost constellation.
Do you know what you do?
As in such things I do, I have been given visions and sights, but do not yet fully understand.
Us either.
Do you wish to discover together? I have been told this is my purpose.
The one that's been talking seems just about convinced. But one of the other ones reaches out, places a hand, and then says, tell your other compatriots to come out.
And I will. I'll instruct everyone to come out, including the Kenku.
Okay.
I understand your caution for wanting to stay. Should we be telling
Nathaniel and
a lie?
Valkyrie, do you in fact come out
Yeah.
into the clearing?
I mean, everything was happening in deep speech, and now it's just, hey,
Uh-huh.
come out.
Oh yeah. All right, and Vaughn will clarify that they know that you're there. We're I can't say that. Do they understand common? I wonder if they understand common.
Safe to assume that they do.
That they know that you're there, and
Nathaniel will come out.
Valkyrie will reluctantly come out. She waits a bit, though. Like a couple of minutes.
Vaughn will say thank you.
And will
Right.
stay towards the back of the group.
I understand your caution at what we're telling you, but I would also encourage you to think of what might be lost should you not take this chance.
What do you mean?
The directive is for all of the remnants and the fragments to be gathered up for restoration, correct?
Yes.
That is what we're here to do. Do not stay because of your fear.
Make a persuasion check.
Please.
Nathaniel will just lean over to Valkyrie. I have no clue what's going on.
She'll just shrug.
Yeah. They seem to kind of relax a little bit. But then one of them locks eyes onto Valkyrie. Are you a fragment?
Not that I know of. A fragment of, what?
Of the tower.
Oh,
Is
she'll
she
kind of
speaking
look
common
to
her?
Vaughan and Cethen.
Of the heart.
Do you think that they mean where Todd is inside?
That would be my guess.
Yeah.
I'm connected to the tower, kind of. To the. Yeah.
Well, I try it. Talk to Todd. See if you can work something out.
What do I need to work out? I don't understand what's going on.
They are relatives of Prime somehow, and their directive is to protect Prudence here until such a time as the fragments, the pieces of the tower, can be reunited and restored.
Okay. Todd, can you hear me? He's not answering.
Faraday cage.
Might be the dome.
Out of all of those gathered, you are the most suspicious.
I don't know why. I'm just, she'll kind of like at first put her hands out and like realize she has the dagger in her hand and will quickly put it into her bag. Not suspicious.
You take what is not yours.
Valkyrie, you didn't.
Well, look, okay, she'll hold up her hands and she'll take the paints out of her bag and put it on the ground. He didn't want them. He was just going to leave the house. He was coming to us with the tower. I mean, he was just going to sit here just with no one using it.
One of the warforged starts walking towards you.
She will she will stay where she's at.
Okay. And we'll stop just kind of an arm length and point at your side where your scar is.
Mm-hmm. What?
Yeah, I see.
It's a little personal.
Why not? Sure. She will show him the scar on her side.
It will poke the scar,
Hey,
Hey.
easy.
Easy.
and you see the rest. You see more of those squiggly letters kind of fill. So there's now an inscription in a perfect circle around it. You are a fragment.
All the more reason we should reunite all the fragments with the tower. Mm-hmm.
One of them will walk up to you, Vaughn, and point to your forearms.
I'll actually offer them if he wants to touch them.
Yes, touch them.
Touch me in the morning.
Oh, sure.
Go away.
And your kind of swirling, tattoo-y kind of inscriptions will also kind of grow longer and also a fragment. You all are fragments. Or at least possess them. Those fragments don't desire to be reclaimed. Why are you working with the tower?
It's our home.
As what?
It's our home. It's a place of refuge. It's the only place most of us belong.
Is our work over?
No. Not at all. Prime will speak with you.
One more persuasion check there.
Can I bless her before she does?
Sure.
Can you bless me before
Yes, I bless her. Let me mark that off.
Thank you, Vaughn. Is it a D4 or a D6?
Yeah.
A D4?
Yep.
Go ahead and roll a d8 with the inspiration die for me.
Oh, are you gonna give me that? Thank you so much. I need
Hey,
it.
you rolled a 4. Oh god.
I needed it, so it's just a 15 with all of that.
Yeah. They kind of stand aside and let you at the door.
Do you have designations? Identities?
What shall we call you?
Seconds.
All of you seconds?
We are part of the second generation. Under Prime. The first of us.
Welcome, second. Thank you. Is it just like a regular door to get out?
No, it has some handprints on it. The
Vaughn
usual.
will, yeah, Vaughn will say, "May I?" to the seconds. Also, sort of like get some street cred that he can open the door.
See?
It'll put his hands in the door.
Yeah, you all are A big door kind of slides open, and you walk out, I assume.
Yeah, without the paints.
I'll make you some paints. I'm an alchemist.
The Kenku will pick up the paints and hand them to you.
Oh,
Oh. Are you sure I can keep them? Thank you. She'll give it
Good job, hi, partner.
Oh, she'll give it a high five. Alright, she'll go outside.
Yeah, you all go out into the sun. The Kenku even follows you, and the door closes.
Well, that was interesting.
I always feel so, I don't know, just like filled with glorious purpose after
a near-death
encounters
experience.
such
Yeah.
as these. Yeah.
So what were they saying?
Oh, and Vaughan
Oh yeah,
speed
all
talk.
the warforged immediately rust and fall to pieces as they walk through the door portal.
Oh,
Oops.
wow.
They rust or they just fall apart?
Yes,
That's unfortunate.
Huh.
like almost they age at an extremely accelerated rate.
Does Prudence also age super hardcore
No.
or no? Okay.
No, just the warforged.
What happened?
Oh, it is nighttime also.
So time is. Is Zosk still there?
No.
So he gave up
Is
on
the
it.
city still there?
Yes. Yes, it
Is
is.
the tower still there off in the distance?
Yes. Yes, it is.
We're good.
Seth will pick up one of the Warforged heads and see if she can wrestle out the little, I don't know, not the battery, the soul out of its chest to bring to Prime as like, we tried.
These
I'm so sorry.
have a different type of device in place of that soul container.
Is it one I can pry out?
Yeah.
So, okay. I'll
Do you need any help,
bring it. So.
Cethen?
I feel like I
Didn't understand.
I thought that they could come with us.
Yeah.
Valkyrie
I.
gives Cethen a hug.
I told them that they would have new priorities and new.
It's okay. You didn't know. It's okay. I think that maybe they fulfilled their purpose. What they were designed for. You think?
Surely in this world, one can have more than one purpose.
Sometimes, yeah.
Nathaniel, you can't take all of these in your bag, can you?
Sure I can. His bag's big enough.
I am unsure. Can I fit these in my bag?
Yeah.
Any of them were there?
Yeah, these little... There were 6 of them.
Okay.
Seth goes around and rips out energy cells from 6 warforged chests, and
Is the metal reusable from being rust, though, is the question.
yeah, they're kind of rusty. They seem to be the least rusty part, but they all fit in your bag.
Like, is it...
Sorry. Oh, Seth is just gonna lay her hands on each of their little faces and apologize to each of them. Feels really terrible.
Is it like nighttime? I mean, is it like middle of night, Andrew? Or are you just talking like evening?
No, like stars moon.
Nobody out in the streets.
Nobody out in the streets.
Oh man.
You're right
Right.
next to the bat circle.
Is there anyone there? Like, is it populated at all?
Maybe we should go back to the tower.
I was really hoping to ask them about Valkyrie, but
We
Not.
We can come back in the morning.
can go and come back.
what?
Just a 30-minute walk.
Yeah, I guess. Sure. Yeah, it's fine. All right, let's go back.
Okay. You walk through the empty, dusty streets. There are a couple of sentries at the edge of town. And upon seeing you, especially Nathaniel, who's now infamous, they'll say, "Oh, you came out."
And we got a new someone else with us. They were living in that dome the whole time. Wild, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
It's been 12 days.
12 days?
Thanks.
We thought you were dead.
Yeah, I would have thought I was dead too. Yeah.
Apparently, yeah, there's some deep things, magical things going on in that dome. I will talk to your shaman when we come back. We're going to go back to our tower and come back here tomorrow. Let him know, don't let anybody in the dome. It's still
Zeratora?
Did it close it behind us when we left?
I mean, you didn't look, but
Didn't look. It would be safe to assume that it probably closed behind us.
probably.
So only I could open the doors. I'll tell the guards.
Okay.
Again, I'll discuss with the shaman tomorrow.
Okay,
Great.
good day.
Yeah.
12 days.
You guys head back to the tower.
Look at the bright side. We made more money.
Yeah, you did.
Nathaniel is now infamous. Nathaniel must
Yeah,
change his identity.
Well, convenient for Nathaniel. Xavier will be making the trip to town tomorrow.
We shall
There
make
you
his
go.
trip to town.
mhm. Oh,
There
man.
you go.
He will join his companion, his echo. Nathaniel
Perks
will walk
of-
around with him.
Being a shapeshifter.
Yes. No one
Uh,
will remember Nathaniel.
yeah. So what now?
Whenever we get into the tower,
You're in the
Seth
tower.
will- Cool.
Hopefully, no
Uh,
one's freaked out trying to worry if we've been dead. Like
Tower
they-
life goes on.
Okay.
Janie's keeping things going. No problem.
I mean, we went missing last time, and then we came back, and everybody was in freak out mode. Gust was on the charge to come get us and everything.
Todd, where is Prime?
Prime is in the Harknest's laboratory.
Okay, thank you.
Decidedly not calling it Llewyn's laboratory.
Todd, where is Gust?
Gust is asleep in his apartment.
I'll wait in the morning to talk to him.
Any other questions? Are you all going to sleep?
Seth is heading over to Prime.
Yeah, so Vaughn will join her.
Nathaniel
Okay.
will also join.
What's Valkyrie doing?
I don't know, man.
Sneak into Gust's room.
I don't
He
know,
just
man.
isn't jiving this session.
Yeah, she'd follow the group to Prime. Oh,
Okay.
what are we seeing Prime about again?
All of the secondaries who
Oh, right.
essentially
Wait, is
gave their
Prudence-
life so
is
that we
Prudence
could
here?
get out.
Yeah.
Did Prudence enter the tower with us?
Hmm?
Did Prudence enter the tower with us?
You think so? You don't know
That's-
where Prudence is now.
Todd, did you swallow Prudence already?
Who?
And
Is it-
Kenku.
Todd can't see them.
What Kenku?
Kenku came into the tower, but I don't think you can see them. So, it doesn't matter.
That's unnerving.
Yeah. This whole day has been a little unnerving, but what are we going to do, you know?
Ah.
Yeah.
Is there anything I can do to make you feel better?
Maybe Prime can give me a hug. That will help.
Okay.
But only if they feel like it, you know. Feel like I deserve a hug.
Yeah, you make it to the Arcanist laboratory unless Valkyrie's already changed her mind and is going somewhere else.
No, Valkyrie, go with them.
I can, do I really want to do this?
Ah.
What else
Valkyrie.
could I do? You could go talk to
Yeah.
Jamie. Yeah. Okay. So you guys go through Gust's shop,
Also leave it Prime.
take it to the Arcanist lab,
Yep.
and Prime's sitting there.
Hey, Prime.
Are there any
Oh, hello.
kobolds? I imagine like
There's a
Sermon
couple
on
like
the Mount,
asleep,
like Prime
like
sitting there,
curled
like
up.
speaking to all the little kobolds.
Prime looks like maybe he was like petting their backs. You made it
Prime.
back. I'm glad.
Prime, I feel like something awful has happened.
Oh,
So we found a shrine with the markings that you and Vaughan share. And we found a remnant of something to do with the tower there, a Kenku called Prudence. And many warforged similar to yourself, they call themselves secondaries. She'll pull out the face piece of the one that she brought and then the little soul bit as well. And they at first weren't going to let us leave, and then I convinced them that they could come with us and serve and be your sibling warforged. And then as soon as we left the shrine, they all fell apart.
oh,
I convinced them all to come to their deaths.
why did they look
Sorry.
like you?
You have no memory of them, do you?
I do not.
They said that you were the first of them, and they were the second iteration.
They knew of Llewyn.
More fascinating.
And
May I keep these components?
I brought them for you. Yes, Nathaniel
I'd
has
love to study them.
the rest of them. Nathaniel.
Maybe I will visit Bumblebee tomorrow.
Would you like one of us to go with you?
I'm not afraid of Bumblebee.
You just let us know if he picks on you, Prime,
Or
because I.
Let Todd let us know. That's either way,
Right.
that's fine.
I will.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Then you're
There's
gonna
much
hand
to
over
think
the other
about.
components?
Nathaniel's already kind of digging out one piece at a time.
Okay.
What?
Thank you. Thank you, Nathaniel.
Well, I was going to ask Prime. Does the word fragments mean anything to you?
Oh yeah. They
Seems familiar.
called us fragments.
And that their
Oh.
directive was to collect the fragments.
Fragments of what?
Said we each had a piece of a fragment.
And that
Yeah.
also...
She'll show the tattoo.
Yeah, they touched us, and these things happened to us.
Curious sentiment to tattoo on yourself.
What did you say?
That's a curious sentiment to tattoo on yourself.
What's the sentiment?
I hunger for an embrace. I take what is not mine.
Well, time to go to bed.
Vaughn's going to show
think,
his and say, what does mine say?
Generosity for those in need. Faith will see me through.
Thank you.
Good night, everyone. Bye. I'll see you in the morning.
Nathaniel will show his sword where the ring is that has the inscription.
You do notice that the inscription is actually now around where the rings are embedded.
Okay.
I will honor you forever. I will protect our love.
Seth pulls out her fork.
From the depths, I rise to learn and grow anew.
Thank you.
Why is mine the worst?
It's not. It's so good.
I mean, it is Valkyrie.
It is It's totally Valkyrie. It's totally Valkyrie.
Now you just have to figure out what fragment you are.
Oh.
Yeah. Models, thank you, Prime, and there is much to be learned and maybe remembered. They seem to refer to things that we don't fully understand, and held you in great regard.
I'll see what I can learn.
Yes. We must talk, I guess.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
One more. Does the directive mean anything to you? Does that ring a bell?
No.
Okay.
Their directive was to restoration, to bring all the fragments together to restore, I'm assuming, the tower into what once was.
Interesting. I will think on this. Anything else?
No, it's been a long 12 days. That wasn't 12 days for us.
Fair enough.
I'm sorry.
What y'all
Brian.
gonna do?
Valkyrie's heading to. Gonna try to sneak into Gust's room.
Okay.
Hold it.
Are you attempting not to wake him, or are you?
Yeah, attempting not to wake him.
Okay. He'll just wake up and you'll be there, kind of a thing.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a stealth check.
Okay. That is a 19 total.
Okay. Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
You make it in.
Yep, just slips into bed.
Yep.
Yep.
Do you simulate sleep, or are you basically just gonna lay there awake for the rest of the night, staring at him awkwardly?
No. She will. Well, she does. She can just like rest her. Just kind of like rest for 4 hours. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure it's already kind of late in the night anyway. So yeah, she'll just lay there and just kind of close her eyes and just kind of think about things and rest for
Okay.
a bit.
Yep.
Vaughn's going to, well, before he leaves, the room with the lab, he'll just say, "I'm going to go look for Prudence and see if I can find them, see where they went off to."
You want help?
I'd appreciate it. Yes, thank you.
Look for Prudence.
Go room by room, I guess.
You want to divide and conquer and meet up in the tavern and
Yeah.
save the control room for last?
That's a good idea.
Yeah, you guys look around. You meet up in the tavern. The only places you haven't been are the back room and the control room.
Control room, here we come.
Back room?
It has been a long time.
It's been a while.
Let's go to the back room.
Back room.
Right. You see Prudence sitting at the bar in the back room, chatting with Janie.
Hi, Janie.
Hello.
Have you been entertaining our
Curious
friend?
guest we have here.
Indeed.
Indeed, yes. Prudence, you wandered off.
Damn straight.
Mm-hmm.
You've been listening to Janie as well.
Oh yeah, I forgot they did the mimicking thing.
It's
Sorry.
no problem. Prudence, the last time, when Fortitude came to the tower, they were reunited with the tower, and didn't stay in the sense that most of the rest of our guests stay in the tower.
Tower of Dreams is destined to be my roost.
I want to give you the option to spend some time here the way you want. So if you want to sit at the bar and drink, you want to go visit the arboretum, you want to study elixirs or whatever they're doing at the hospital for a while, take your time.
Prudence will seat next to them.
Seth will sit down.
Vaughn,
Prudence will take out their deck of cards. We are the Oracle.
You know the truth.
What happened that day?
oh God,
Fortitude came came in
And into the control room.
tower with us, went into the control room, walked into a wall, and not like in a funny haha way, but like through it as though it weren't even there, and became part of the mind that controls this place.
Prudence is looking at you very puzzled.
Right? That's how I felt as well.
Are you Vaughan, Prudence, are you referring to another day? The day of
Okay.
fire, of falling, of death, of birth, and the end of the beginning?
Seth will
Of
make
what
Vaughn
happened that
switch
day?
chairs with her.
No, Prudence won't let you.
Okay, sorry.
What did Prudence say?
Of what happened that day.
Of what
Of what
happened?
happened that day?
Which day? Oh, Janie, could I have that drink right there?
Yeah, you got it.
What did Janie say that? Of which day?
No,
Or did Prudence say that?
Prudence.
Prudence.
Prudence will draw a card and get all kind of zony, and will speak very clearly. Cethen, beware the Fae. They don't make good friends.
Right.
Who's acting having my toothaches? Whiskey!
Please, some whiskey
Janie,
for our friend.
For our friend.
Chuckle and pour whiskey. I may have taught them that too.
Very well.
Nathaniel, what are you doing?
Drinking with them.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, trying to figure out what's Faye got to do with anything that we've talked about too.
It's fake.
Got to do with it.
Yeah, so weird. the a couple of figures will walk up next to you. One will stand. Well, actually, both of them will stand on either side of Nathaniel. They are the male and female Eladrin from the red hallway of the back room, Dawn and Dusk. Hello there. You're one of the Dominators, are you not?
I am.
Curious? Why don't you ever come see us?
Because I never traveled back to this area.
Is there a reason for that?
Probably many reasons, just always busy. Takes a shot of
You should make time. We can clear our schedule for you. Janie interjects. Ease off, you two. He's had a long whatever.
week. 2 weeks.
2 weeks, week and a half.
12 days. Something. It's been a... Yeah.
They shrug. As they're walking away, Dawn will stop and put a hand on Cethen's shoulder and say, "We should get a drink sometime. Girl
Alright.
talk."
All right.
And then they'll walk away. You guys just staying up the rest of the night drinking?
Nope, Nathaniel's
plan.
going to bed after all that. Nathaniel
Yeah.
took his drink. He's like, okay, I'm out of this.
Okie dokes.
Actually, Vaughn will ask Prudence, when's the last time you painted something?
That day.
It's been a long time.
Long time.
Let me tell you about a dream I had, and it might be the same day. And I'll tell him the dream that I had.
Whoa, now.
Are we talking about the same day?
You know what you need?
Tell me, please.
Whiskey!
Vaughn will laugh, realizing, yes, he will gladly have a whiskey with Prudence.
Okay. Cethen, what are you doing?
It's like the middle of the night, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then she'll go back to her room and take out her grimoire and say so many answers that I need, and go and fall asleep, or try and fall asleep.
Okay. You'll dream. And you are it's night. Stars are out. And Llewyn's in front of you. You're not anywhere you recognize, though.
Good evening.
I was wondering when we would meet again.
How have you been?
Fine.
Good.
Why?
I don't know, either, like, I don't know how time passes for you between the times when I see you.
A lot of time passes. Thank God.
None taken. So curious. What do you know about Kenkus?
Kenkus? Not much. They're kind of dirty, aren't they?
That's kind of racist.
Yeah, okay.
As
fair
in
enough.
very.
I haven't had much patience to try talking with one. The mimicry and everything. Not really my style.
Kenkus seem to have a lot to do with the tower in my time.
Kenkus?
Yes, it
Did a
seems
murder take over the tower?
or more like maybe one has been turned into a murder. Yeah, what we're finding is that there are several shrines throughout with the same markings that you gave Prime.
Oh, not the shrines again.
And it seems that there's Kenkus within each, as well as a second generation of warforged, similar to Prime.
With the secondaries.
Yes. Nice of you to mention them.
Mhm.
But all of the Kenkus within the shrines are fragments of the tower.
See, This is exactly why you're in over your head. You don't understand what's happening.
And you have the ability to affect the way that your legacy affects the future.
Exactly.
And you're
I'm
not.
taking steps now.
In my time.
Well, it's good knowing what someone in the future is doing, because then I can take steps now to try to counter it.
No, because you've already taken steps to prevent what I've already done.
Well, that's true. But see, I had a new idea. I learned that what I had done initially, and I thought would be enough, but now I know it's inevitable that the tower will be reawakened, so all I need to do is set some things in motion. We'll see if you can overcome those things in your time.
You want this to be your legacy. You want this to be the way that people think of you in my time and in times to come.
I don't want anyone to think of me.
Too damn late, buddy.
I just want the tower to stay shut down. Or in this case, to be shut down again. And I found just the people to help.
None of those people are going to be okay with it staying shut down. I promise you.
Well, we'll see. They feel a little threatened by the tower as well. So I've started to open a bit of a crack for them. Right here, actually. You know where we are?
No, but I'm sure you'll tell me.
That would ruin the fun of it. What the heck. It's not like you'll ever get in. We, right now, are in the gardens. At the center. The palace center. The Vicaron. Don't worry, this is just one domino.
Do you know how many will fall because of this?
Because of what?
Because of what you're doing.
Hmm.
Are you fine with all those lives being gone?
I am. So long as the tower is returned to its dormancy.
You think that is the ultimate evil, that the tower remains active?
I don't know what the tower is capable of, or what will happen when you gather all of these fragments. I am sad to learn of your learning of the fragments. It's now just a race against time. I might have to come up with some other measures. I wonder how the drow would feel. Maybe I'll go visit them next. Toodles. Banish. Vaughan,
Sir,
you wrapping up that drink? Or are you staying up all night?
I'm going to do one thing before I go to bed.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to the market. I'm going to find an open all night art vendor.
Uh-huh.
Going to get an easel with some
Uh-huh.
blanks and bring it back to Prudence with some paints because I remember that he gave his paints to Valkyrie.
Oh, I'm all dirty.
Get as dirty as you like.
Pat on the seat next to it for you to sit down.
I'll oblige him.
Pull out its deck. Fiends. Watch out for the fiends. They seep through the cracks of the world. Their reach extends where it shouldn't. Tread lightly. Whiskey!
Nope. Thank you. I'll watch him paint for a bit. And if he'll let me excuse myself and go to sleep, it's maybe about another hour or so.
Okay. Very good. You gonna sleep in?
Yeah. Yeah.
Morning time. Gust wakes up. Oh God!
Oh, whoa, what?
Oh, you're gone for 12 days, and then I wake up and you're in my bed.
I'm sorry. I look, I guess I should have, I'm sorry.
No. It's okay. It just took me by surprise.
Okay, all right.
We're good.
I'm not dead. Well, I mean,
Oh,
I
I
am
wasn't-
dead, but,
Right.
wait. Yeah, oh yeah, she told Gus about that. But I mean, I'm not dead again. So,
I'm glad.
sorry we were gone for 12 days.
Oh, I kind of, after the last time, expect there to be stretches.
Good. Great. Wonderful. Anything new with you?
Gets up and slips on the robe of eyes. Oh, that's better. No, not really. I just, settling in at the shop and
Sure. Okay.
made some nice profit.
Well, good. That's great.
Yeah, I had to part with some items, of course, which was
Yeah.
hard.
I'm sure.
But I made sure I put my least favorite on the shelves. And
Okay.
I have most of my collection in reserve.
Okay. Well, I mean, having a shop, it's, I'm sure other interesting things will come along as well.
Yeah, there's been a kobold that's been helping me and keeps breaking things.
Oh,
But I told them to not help me anymore.
okay.
And then apparently they went and told Bronzy, and now Bronzy's helping out in my shop,
good.
which means everything's very organized
Oh, good.
and way easier for shoppers to find.
Good.
Bye.
Well, that's probably a good thing for a shop. So, well, I'm glad that it's working out. Good. So, okay. Well, I guess I'll go and find the rest of the group. You can.
You don't want to stay for breakfast?
Oh, sure. Why not? So
All right.
she'll stay an extra hour or so, and whatever.
Okay. Nathaniel, what are you doing when you wake from your slumber?
yeah, Nathaniel will head out to his room and just really, he would actually head to Gust's room
Hmm.
because he needs 2 things identified. And he's the only one that he can think of that knows that.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Okay.
So Nathaniel will go to his apartment, knock on the door.
Valkyrie, you hear a knock at Gust's door while Gust is frying up some breakfast.
I'll get it. Sure. She's yeah. Anyways, yeah. She'll just oh, Nathaniel. Hey.
Hey,
Can I help you with something?
looking for Gus.
Of course you are. Gus, it's Nathaniel to talk to you.
Oh, yeah, have him come in.
Please come in, Nathaniel.
If I'm intruding, I can leave.
Nope. She'll kind of step back and like motion towards the bed, towards the room.
The bed.
Nathaniel will take a step
Help
back.
yourself.
She motions to the bed. Nathaniel will take a step back.
Please come on in.
Just because you can't sleep in yours doesn't mean you should come sleep in Gust's.
Exactly.
It's
It's not right. All right. Nathaniel will walk in.
okay. What can I help you with, Nathaniel?
I was just hoping you could possibly identify 2 things for me. I know it's
2?
early.
Like what?
I set down the medallion on a table or wherever he's closest to, and reach in and grab the bone spear and place it on the table. Don't touch the spear though, it felt kind of weird when
I'm
touching
gonna have
it.
to touch it to identify it.
Let him touch it, Nathaniel.
Okay,
Let him touch your spear.
absolutely.
Do you want me to do that now, or do you want just to leave these with me and I'll get them identified and then you can pick them up later?
If you could now, it would be great. That way I can just give them to the tower at this point. I just
Do you need
want-
them identified to do that?
Well, I'd like to know what each of them does exactly, especially the medallion, because
Okay.
I'm going to try to recreate it.
Recreate the medallion?
Well, recreate something similar to how I think the medallion works. I can't trust what the spy told me exactly.
Well, you have been busy. Sure. He comes over and sets a plate of food in front of Valkyrie.
Oh, thank you.
Plate of food in front of his empty seat. And then comes over and all right, well, let's take a look at these. Nathaniel, you're shocked. Valkyrie's eating.
Nathaniel is staring at Valkyrie the entire time as she's eating.
Valkyrie put just like one more thing into her mouth and just like stare at him as she's chewing it.
Well, this spear, it seems, it's got a +1 enchantment on it, and it's able to strike fear into people's hearts. Yep. Extra psychic damage too. And this little medallion thing. Huh. Did you notice this little inscription on the back?
What little inscription?
Oh, right here. I don't know this language though. Are you familiar with it?
What's the language?
It looks kind of like the language that the inscription on your sword is written in.
No, I did not notice that.
This is going to sound very strange, but aside from telling that this is magical, I can't really identify what it does.
That's... Huh.
Doesn't belong to any school of magic I'm familiar with.
Alright, that just leaves me with more questions then. Well, I appreciate you looking at these, Gust.
Oh yeah, no problem.
And I will let
Was-
you both enjoy.
Was
Put the spear back in the bag.
was the spear
put it down.
anywhere that Valkyrie could see it?
Yeah.
Could she read the inscription on it?
The spear doesn't have the inscription.
Oh, okay.
The little
Medallion
pin
does.
medallion-y thing.
Okay, the medallion then.
Mm-hmm. You can look over and see that the inscriptions
Sure.
in that
As she's
weird
eating, she
other
would
language
kind of like.
kind of thing.
Okay. Can she read it?
Have you fully learned the language of have you been studying Allie's notebook?
Oh no, I didn't
And-
remember what it was. So
Nathaniel
Oh, yeah.
has been
Okay.
Yeah,
studying
this is
how-
the
okay,
creepy
All right.
language that nobody knows.
that's fine.
Nathaniel has been trying to understand the notebook. Every time it's failed.
Well, yeah, there's that. Okay.
So Nathaniel is going to go to Prime.
Bye, Nathaniel.
Thank you for your time.
Have a good day. I'll see you
Yeah.
soon. And as she, if you
Close the
look
door.
back, she'll like take another bite as you're before you leave.
Close the door.
Eating. Cethen.
So after Seth got banished out of her shared consciousness with Llewyn, she probably was not going to go back to sleep. So I imagine she went down to the tavern and was like, I'm just going to go ahead and start drinking now. So she's probably 4 mugs of grog, if they have grog, 4 mugs
Sure.
of grog in when everyone else is waking up and starting to stir.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever people start to come down to the tavern or for breakfast or whatever, she's like, I mean, what is time even anyway? How can you say that what you do now would affect what had been happened in the past, but what had happened in the past has already been affecting what we've been experiencing now. So how would that even work if just
Hey, my degree's in religious studies. I don't know.
but that's what I'm saying. But okay, so tell me, the unknown God, right? You don't know. That's the thing.
Yeah.
And how does that give you comfort?
I don't understand the question.
Can I have another mug, please?
Mm-hmm.
It's just
Vaughan,
kind of
are you
going on
stumbling
like
upon
that.
Cethen in the tavern?
I was going to say,
assuming?
yeah. Vaughn is going to, he's going to make his way through the tavern, take a half step, sort of notice all the empty mugs next to Cethen. But he's going to go in the back room to check on.
not say anything.
It's better let that, let that be for a second. Check on Prudence. See if they're still there.
There's a beautiful new picture of a tree on the easel, but Prudence isn't there. Oh, are you looking for the bird?
Yes.
The twins have them.
Why not? Okay. All right. I'll maybe I'll check back later and head back out front to the tavern.
Fun,
Yeah.
fun.
Hey,
Maybe,
morning.
maybe with all of your infinite divine wisdom, you can tell me.
Nathaniel,
So
you make it back to the tavern.
How would what we have already experienced now have been caused by what I have done just recently, but also have been started like hundreds of years in the past?
How many mugs does she have by her?
Six.
You don't need to yell.
I was asking the DM. Okay. She's that drunk she can understand me fourth wall.
First
Next
of
level
all,
drunk.
I don't think you did what you thought you was right. You didn't have any adverse effect on. I mean,
Fine. I talked to Llewyn last night,
yes.
and Llewyn said in too many words that basically all of the problems that we're having, the people that want us to die or whatever, is because of him, but is also because I talked to him. Two mugs of grog, please. I need Vaughn to have one with me for this.
It's a bit early,
Coming
but
right up.
hearing this, maybe I will.
Hey guys.
Hey,
3 mugs of grog.
Cethen had an
3
amazing
mugs
dream
of grog.
with our friend Llewyn.
So you talked to. How many drinks have you had?
Valkyrie, are you
Not important.
making your way to the tavern at any time?
Yeah, probably but like not until like 15 minutes until Nathaniel gets there. After Nathaniel gets there.
Okay.
So you saw Llewyn, so that's cool.
So Llewyn is taking credit for all of the dominoes that are avalanching down on us in the tower.
What do you mean?
Ikaron,
What about Inkaron?
and Neckwood, and Mad Adder, and Valkyrie's on again, off again, like everything.
Well, I mean, how does he know?
Because I talked to him. I didn't tell him anything about anybody. And all he knows about me is basically that I'm a dominator and that I'm one of a few dominators. And that, you know, what from my appearance. But there's no way. He set all of this up because, according to him, he is afraid of what the tower might be capable of, and he thinks that they are going to shut the tower down and not take it for themselves, which I had completely called bullshit on.
Yeah, but what's his
Laura
reasoning
is really
for the
wobbly.
Who's working behind the bar? Is it
Vince.
Vance? Vince, can you make the one drink to help sober?
I don't
Oh no, that's
really-
Jamie's thing. She doesn't share
And
that.
I don't really want to
recipe.
feel better.
I need you to make more sense.
Cethen, it's not
Did-
your fault.
did-
I mean, you didn't know.
Did you ask him why he's afraid of the tower? What?
Repeatedly. And he's just basically he's like, I don't know what it could do, so nobody can know what it can do, and fuck all of you.
So he had no explanation at all for.
He gets incredibly cagey every time I press him. And honestly, I don't want to go back and talk to him anymore, because what other horror am I inviting onto us by continuing to feed him any information at all? I've just been fuck up upon fuck up for the last 12 hours. It's been an all-time high for Seth and Mr. Laugh.
Right, Valkyrie, you get there now.
So Llewyn
Sits
is
down.
behind it. Oh,
He's claiming credit for it.
Wait, what? Llewyn is saying, claiming credit for what?
The Legion of Doom.
What's that? I don't know what that is.
All of our bad friends that decided that they were going to hate us and want us to die.
Oh,
And apparently it's because I've been going to talk to Llewyn. Even though I haven't said shit about anybody else,
oh.
he's been yanking strings to make stuff happen.
So it's all Llewyn?
He's claiming credit for it. Would you like something to drink? I have several.
No, that's
I don't think
fine.
I've finished all of these. If I pour like the last like little swallows that are left in here, maybe we could. There's like a third.
That's
left in there.
okay.
You can have. No.
No, it's you've taken care of them. That's listen, I don't think if it wouldn't have been you, he would have found out another way.
I don't know.
I think yes.
Yeah, I think.
Because I mean, look, I'm not a big like things are meant to happen, whatever. But I mean, I do also think that some things are meant to happen, and so if
Valkyrie,
if he was
Valkyrie, listen to what you're saying. Do you want it to be
am I saying?
meant to happen that your father died?
No.
Okay,
But
then let's end that line of thinking.
I still think that there are trajectories sometimes for certain things. I don't think things have to go the way that they go. Like a destination. You start off at the starting point, and then there's some place you're going to. But you don't have to take the same path every time you go. You can take a different path. And so, to me, I've always kind of thought that that's the way kind of life is. That you still have certain points that you need to hit, but you don't have to go certain ways. So, no, I'm not saying that my father had to die. I mean, he would have eventually, but now, no, but I still think that he would have. I still think it still would have happened. Somehow. And if you said you didn't say anything, then obviously he's reading into something else that you're not saying. And who's to say that he couldn't have done that with any of us?
Fine. But my quandary remains. If we want any kind of other information out of him, I have to go back and invite more awfulness upon us.
Why would we be asking him for information if he's the one that's doing this? The next
How
time,
else are we supposed to make sense of what's happening?
find other ways. Something
doesn't-
else has to have answers besides Llewyn.
Okay, well then it's collect a Kenku until we get Todd all back together.
Sure.
For the time being.
What exactly did he say about Ikron? Like,
When I met with him, he was in the garden, the center garden, and the palace in Ikran, I think. He said he was knocking over a single domino. And didn't care how many other dominoes that one knocked over. For all I could get out of him, he would be okay if literally every sentient being was snuffed out, as long as the tower was shut down. Doesn't matter how much awfulness he created in the process.
It seems to me that maybe Todd was right in being scared of Llewyn.
Llewyn seems honestly like a pansy.
Yeah, but
Big a brain, too small a hand.
But if what he says is true, then he is. I mean, you can be a pansy and still be smart. And he's
That's the
obviously
sad part.
smart. So he's gathered people who aren't pansies.
That's what it seems like. He said he was like opening a crack.
I think-
Basically like making a possibility.
I don't think that we should talk to him again until we have more stuff on our side.
I'm very fine with that.
Yep. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I'm really sleepy, you guys.
You should take a nap. You should go.
And don't
Here.
nap with the
you should,
grimoire.
you should have one of those special drinks.
Come on, let's go back. Let's go back to the back room, and we'll see if Jeannie can make one of those drinks for you. And Valkyrie will kind
Make
of
you feel better.
try to help her,
Okay.
guide her, and give her assistance back to the back room to find Janie and try to get a drink made.
You get in the back room and Jeannie just sets a cup on the counter.
Thank you,
Janie, do you
Janie.
hate me?
Why would I hate you?
I just feel like I just feel like everybody hates me.
Here you go. Drink
and-
up. Drink the liquid, and then you can go and take a nap. I'll help you to your room. You can take a nap, and yeah.
Okay. Two hands gagging as she downs the liquid.
Mhm.
On the counter empty.
You're definitely sober, though.
Oh god, that was a bad idea. Can I have some more grog, please?
Nope. I think that we need
Sober
to go.
enough to hear the chuckling and laughing as the twins walk out with Prudence.
That seems like it's a good thing. I feel like there's some
Prudence
growing
looks
that could happen.
very clean, and like their talons have been done, and whatnot.
How are you feeling, Prudence?
Ooh, very good.
And I'll point to the painting. Nice work. Lovely work. May I have it? I want to hang it up in here.
In the back room?
No, in the tavern. In a place of prominence, I would imagine. Think that's good? Good idea?
Did you even plan this out?
No, Prudence,
A
I don't
little bit,
plan
I
anything.
think you did.
But it's very, very beautiful.
Prudence will walk over, grab the easel, not the easel, the canvas, and turn it upside down. So it's the opposite orientation. And at first, it looks like an upside down tree, where you can see the root system and everything. But then it looks kind of like a tower growing out of an island with these tendrily roots reaching up towards the stars. You know what you need?
Tell us. Okay.
Gesturing at the paintings.
I see. I think. Beginning to understand a little. And I'll point to the tree. Is that where we are now? Like, is the tree the tower? Or the upside down thing that you described in the island?
It turns and looks at the painting, looks back at you, flips it over again, so it's
Looks like a tree.
The tree perspective.
Okay. Still, I'll study it some more.
Is it just a tree, or is it some kind of tree that we've seen before? I got nothing.
Nope, not a particular tree.
It's just a tree.
Just a tree.
See, even he said so.
Yeah.
Prudence, you look very nice. I'm gonna go to my room. I will see you later. Okay.
Stand straight.
Damn straight.
Right. Cethen's gonna go take a
That's
nap.
life.
And maybe with
Where is?
go ahead. Prime. Prime is in the control room.
All right. Nathaniel will head to the control.
Okay.
Did Vaughan hear that? Or was that just to Nathaniel?
Just to Nathaniel, because
Okay.
Nathaniel had asked in particular.
In that case, I'll go get a frame for the painting and hang it in the tavern.
All right. You find Prime in the control room.
Prime.
Yes,
I would
Nathaniel.
Show him the medallion. What does that say? And I show the mark of where Gus pointed out.
A coward. I sneak in the shadows and none see me.
All right. That's interesting.
Do you think this has something to do with that spy and us not being able to detect him?
I think so. We couldn't identify it either.
Is this one of those fragments?
I think so.
May I have it?
If it helps ward off anything against our enemies at the moment, yes.
Prime will put it into the Todd face mouth. And you'll see that same kind of gold light that you saw when the Kenku had merged with Todd. Oh. I remember. And that is where we'll end our session.
Outstanding.
Thank you all for joining us tonight for the Tower of Dreams. Stick around, because in 40 minutes we have In Extremis. Right?
Yes, correct.
Good. Yeah, that's it. So that's at 10 p.m. Eastern, and at 10 p.m. Eastern on Sundays, Mondays, Tuesdays, and Fridays we have more D&D campaigns, so check into those. Obviously, we have Tower of Dreams every Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, and then we have other shows that are not D&D campaigns precisely. No, not at all. We have Madbird Plays Sundays at 2 p.m. Eastern. Dungeon Crafting with Vic and Steph Tuesdays 2 p.m. Eastern, and Mad Art with Steph on Fridays at noon Eastern. Tune in, check it out. Back's on Patreon, and we'll see you around
Bye.
next time on Tower of Dreams.